Let's do this, guys. You ready? You ready for this Q&A? Yo, what's up, squad? It's EliteShot here, aka Sean. Today, I'm bringing you something differently. Q&A. This is where you ask me questions, and I answer them. It's very simple. I had a series back in the day called EliteTalk, and you guys just would tweet me questions and include the hashtag #FriendlyCODFanboy, and I would answer them. So I haven't done one of these in a long time, and I want to make another one because I want to answer your questions. And people were asking, Sean, do a Q&A, do a Q&A, do a Q&A, do a Q&A. They made it into a song for some reason. So I decided to do another one, and I'm going to be answering questions just straight off my phone on Twitter. It's the easiest way. In the past, I was using Twitter, but for some reason, sometimes the questions would disappear. That's kind of the reason I stopped making these videos, was because Twitter would not save the tweets properly. But now that my Twitter page is large enough, where if I ask you guys to ask me questions, I get a lot of questions. Well, my Twitter channel, Twitter page, whatever, when it was smaller, I would ask questions and it would take like a longer time to get more questions. But now that the squad's growing so large, I can get questions right on the spot. So let's get answering these. I won't try to go super in depth with each question, but I probably will and get sidetracked and completely forget the question I started off with. The first question comes from OMG, it's Troll. He said, Sean, what is your favorite thing to do when you aren't gaming? Now, before I begin, I'm not sure if I'm going to be including the tweets on the screen, or if I'll just rapid fire and just go through as many as I can. But if they're worth it and good questions or something, I might include it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because I don't want to ask or answer 10,000 questions and then it take 10,000 hours to edit all those questions on the screen. I'm being dramatic. I really don't mean 10,000, but you know what I mean. I already forgot the question. What's my favorite thing to do when I'm not gaming? That's a good question, because I like to game. It's fun. But I have to say snowboarding, man. Snowboarding is amazing. It's one of the best hobbies ever. You're so free. You can float on the snow, and just the feeling of snowboarding is amazing. I love it. But I'm trying to think, what else do I like to do when I'm not gaming? I like to go to the mall. Is that dumb to say? Walk around. I like to go to the movies with my friends. I like to just chill out on the couch, watch a movie, TV, like a new television series, which I'm thinking of, Better Call Saul, which is actually pretty awesome. Gotta watch if you're not. But yeah, that's the things I like to do. Pretty normal stuff. I'm gonna keep moving on. This one comes from Satarus. I'm gonna say these names horribly wrong, so get ready for it. He said, when did you start playing COD games? Good question, since I am your COD fanboy. I have been playing for a long time. I've been playing COD since COD 4. I didn't own COD 4 because I didn't own Xbox or PlayStation, but I would go to my friends' houses and play COD 4, which I believe came out in 2007. I think it might have. I played that one a good amount. I guess that's when I started, but I got into COD more in depth and more seriously probably in MW2, because that was the game, man. Back in the day, all my friends used to play that. Hop on MW2, dropping those AC-130s, chopper gunners, quick scoping. It was a fun game to play, and that's the real COD that I really got into. And I think that came out in 2008 or 9. I don't know the dates, but around there. So for a good while now, over 5 years, I've been playing COD. This question comes from Sharpshooter. It's probably the most iconic, one of the most asked questions, but I'll answer it. What is your favorite gun in COD history, or of COD history? My favorite gun. I always go to this one. You probably know. My true fans probably know. The TAR-21 from MW2. That gun, man, I love it. I got the fall camo on there with the suppressor. The sound it makes, the damage it has, the fire rate's all so perfect. It's an awesome gun. I love it. And I love the variations that came out after it, like the MTAR and the the MTAR X. I sometimes get the names confused, but you know what I mean. I love that gun. This one comes from Tyler. If you could make a Call of Duty title, what would it be and be about? Let me get creative here. If I could make a Call of Duty title, well, I'm gonna give two answers. One answer, I'd say make a COD that goes back to the World at War like genre, because that game was awesome. World War II era, those weaponry, the weapons you can use, the bolt action rifles, all of that is just so awesome and classic. And I hope they make a future COD that has that stuff, like a World at War II. I would love it. But if I could make my own Call of Duty and be completely original, so I just thought of this like a little bit ago. I read the question and I thought of it. It's pretty crazy and out there, but this is my idea. What if they made a game called Call of Duty Blade? How BA does that sound? Call of Duty Blade, where the game specializes in like sword combat. Yeah, swords. I mean, it also has weapons, but there's swords, katana swords, got like, I don't know, different types of swords that do different stuff. Faster slashing or more powerful slashes that do more damage. It's such a crazy idea, I know, and I'm not even sure if it's possible or if it would be ever possible because it's based on swords, not guns. But how cool would that be? So crazy, so random, but that's my answer. I'm gonna keep moving on, guys. This one comes from Insane Gamers. There is a zombie apocalypse. You see a shotgun and a sniper. You can only choose one. Which one you pick? That's what he said. A shotgun or a sniper? Even though you say you can only pick one, I'm gonna take both and run. But if I had to pick one, well, I would get a sniper if I knew I was going somewhere where I could be in a long range combat zone. If I had a shotgun, I would have to be close up. I mean, shotguns in real life can reach far away. They're not like Call of Duty shotguns. But a shotgun seems easier because it's just like a blast, while sniper, you gotta be pretty damn accurate. Since I probably can't snipe well, I think I might take the shotgun. Honestly, I'm not American Sniper. I'm EliteShot, who's good at kind of sniping in a game. But in real life, that's different. I never even shot a real gun before. I shot fake guns, like pellet guns and stuff, but I never shot a real weapon. It has to happen someday. I'm gonna keep moving on. This one comes from XB Rice X. He said, what tips do you have for a beginner YouTuber? Alright, so if you're starting a YouTube channel and you want to get your feet off the ground, what do you do? I'm trying to think of some ideas on the spot because I'm reading these questions. I don't pick the one, I just keep going and I gotta think of some ideas. So definitely enjoy what you do. Do something you love doing. Don't play a game just because it's popular on YouTube, or don't do something that other people are doing that's doing well because, you know, that's not you. Do what you want to do. I swear, if you play a game or do whatever you have a passion for doing, other people will follow you. If you're trying to force yourself to play a game or force yourself to do something just because you think it'll help you grow, you won't grow. If your viewers can see your passion and like the fact that you're having fun at what you're doing, then they'll follow you. So I'm gonna say just do what you want to do. That's a very broad answer, I know, but there's so many tips that you can get into. I'll give you another tip. Make series, like video series that are unique, attractive, and draw your attention, your viewers' attention, and also engages them in the comment section. For example, I have a series, I had one, I plan on bringing it back, called I Play Your Way, where my fans, you guys, would create a class in the comments below, and I would use that class in my video if it had the most thumbs up. So at the time I made that, I mean, there were people who did that already. I wasn't the first one to do it, but during that time, there wasn't like people making it, no one that I knew of. So I created it, it went over super well, and videos like that, people will look forward to because they can engage and have a chance to be in the video, just like how this Q&A video engages you guys in asking me questions. That's great. So having series that involve your audience is a good thing. So so try to think of one creatively. Sean, get a haircut. Dude, I'm gonna send you 10 bucks just so you get yourself a haircut. Literally, I get a note in my P.O. box from a fan saying, get a haircut. And I literally think he gave me like 10 bucks to get a haircut. I'm not even joking. I probably should get one, but I like my hair, man. I don't know why people care how long someone's hair. Like, I don't tell people, yo, get a haircut. Do you ever do that? I don't. Like, in public, excuse me, sir, can you get a haircut? Like, no, you don't ask people to get haircuts. I'm not going around and be like, dude, grow your hair out. Yeah, grow your hair. Like, who cares? I'm gonna keep moving. Dude, I get so distracted by just different ideas. These videos take me probably so long to make because I record so much dang footage, but it's all right. I'm gonna answer some more questions. This one comes from Sophie. She said, or asked, how much does gaming take up your time? Is it hard to balance gaming and everyday life? How much does gaming take up my time? A lot, I guess. I mean, when I make videos and do all that stuff, I spend more time editing the videos and doing behind the scenes stuff than I do actually gaming. Yes, gaming does take a lot of time. Like, sometimes I'll record for 2 to 4, 5, 6, it depends. But I normally always record for at least 2 hours a day, unless I record gameplay like ahead of time, and then I use those days for other things. But gaming itself does take a lot of the time up. That answers that part. And is it hard to balance gaming and everyday life? I'd say it's pretty difficult. It's not super easy. It definitely takes, what's the word, dedication. I mean, I love making videos, so making videos is not hard for me, but balancing it with everyday life and other things going on can be a bit difficult at times because life is random. It just throws whatever it wants at you. You can't really expect too much to happen. You just gotta expect to go with the flow and just keep doing what you're doing. And sometimes things pop up that you can't help, or accidents happen, emergencies, family problems, whatever it may be. It definitely is difficult to balance both gaming and everyday life. If I didn't have a YouTube channel, oh my god, that would be easy. Having a YouTube channel definitely makes me more time constricted. Like, I have to balance my time a lot better, and I have to manage it, try to manage it more effectively. And if I didn't have to do this, it would be easy, but I love what I do, and I seriously can't complain or ever regret anything I've ever done because I seriously have a huge passion for what I'm doing. I'm gonna start crying. Yeah, my eyes, look at, they're getting watery. Dude, whenever I talk about my YouTube channel, I get so emotional because literally I've been doing it for like a long time, man. Like, at least 4 years. I had an old channel where I made videos, and ever since then, I've just loved playing video games, recording myself, and sharing it with you guys. I really do. And whenever I start talking about my channel, I just get all teary-eyed and I want to start crying. I'm not going to try to cry, but if I do, it's because of you. Thank you for allowing me to do what I do every day. I guess that's her question. Thank you, Sophie. I know I go off on tangents. I get distracted, sidetracked, but it's how I do. We're gonna keep moving. This one comes from B-Fall. You said, how old are you? How many siblings do you have? I'm 20 years old, and check this out. I got 5 siblings. I got a brother named Patrick, a brother named Ben, a brother named Joey, a sister named Hillary, a sister named Sarah. That's 5. That's all I'm gonna say, because it's going to take me 3 hours to go in great detail. Next question comes from Tactics. What is the atmosphere like in Buffalo, New York, the area you live in? Is it noisy or quiet? Well, right now, it's pretty snowy out there. It's not snowing, but there's a lot of snow out there. We probably have at least 2 feet, 3 feet of snow maybe. So at the moment, it's snowy. But the atmosphere, I live in a pretty quiet neighborhood. It's not that loud, so I live in like a pretty nice, quiet area. That's the question. Next one. Kringle Bach. What would you want the most? The next COD to be a longer in the future, or the next COD to be old school? Old school. This one comes from Tom Do you play racing games? If so, what ones? Not currently, but I used to play Need for Speed back in the day on the Xbox. That game is sick. Need for Speed is so awesome. Can't beat that game. I do have Forza from Xbox One, which I don't play that much at all ever because I'm busy playing COD. Thank you for the question. This one comes from Superfly Eagle. He said, when are you gonna quit YouTube? Right now. Just because you said that. I'm quitting YouTube right now, buddy. Never. I don't know. I can't answer that question. I don't ever plan to quit. I'm not like, alright, I'm gonna quit on 2016, September 28th. My birthday. No, I'm not gonna be quitting. No, that's my answer, man. Next question. This one comes from Rachel. She said, important question. Peanut butter, creamy or chunky, and why? Go. Ooh, that's a very good question you got there. Creamy or chunky? If you guys don't know, I have a huge love for peanut butter. Check this out. I got peanut butter Reese's Hearts next to me, which I've been munching on. My mom got me these for Valentine's Day. I'm still eating them, but I love peanut butter so much. That's a very good question though. Creamy or chunky? I almost can't decide. I love both, man. I love all types of peanut butter. Creamy and chunky. But not gonna lie, creamy is more versatile. You could put that on more stuff without it being as chunky. Sometimes you don't want everything to have chunky bits in it. So creamy peanut butter, I guess, is gonna be my choice. Thank you for the question. I love peanut butter. This one comes from Paul Delgado. He said, what are some of the things you dislike about AW? The spawns. Sometimes the spawns can get pretty bad and you're just spawning in death over and over and over and over and over and you keep dying, you're getting more mad. Yeah, that's not fun. I don't like how there's two guns that completely dominate everything. Now you're gonna say, Sean, every COD has two weapons that normally dominate everything. Yeah, but they don't seem as bad as these two. You guys already know the guns I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna say their name. I don't want to promote their name any more than they already have been promoted. Dude, like you play a match, you're gonna die by the same stinking gun all the time. Do people have fun using the same thing all the time? I don't. I rarely use those guns. The only times I do use them is when my team's getting dominated and I have to pull it out to win. But if I could do well with other weapons, why not use them? That's just me. I guess that's the thing I don't like about it. That's it. I don't know. If they could just fix that problem, I would love it 100%. Next question. This one comes from Robbie Peterson. If you never did YouTube, what did you want to do? This is going to sound really corny and dumb, but I've wanted to do YouTube. It's kind of a tongue twister for the longest time. Like, when I wasn't doing YouTube, I can't even remember that. I was probably still in like middle school. I couldn't even know how to tie my shoes yet. That's not true. But honestly, like, I told myself, and I was doing YouTube, and I wanted to keep doing YouTube, and I still am doing YouTube. It's something I've been wanting to do for so long, and I've been following it. Every year, my channel's been growing. I've been gaining more knowledge on how to run a YouTube channel, and it's not just a YouTube channel. Running a YouTube channel is like running a business, because it is one. It makes me money, and I can live my life from it. Now, this is a whole different topic on its own, which I might as well explain a little bit. YouTube, you earn money off the advertisements that play before the videos. I know it's obvious, but some people don't know. And I share revenue from the ads. So, it's a business because you're making money from it. And over the years, you learn how to make videos that are better, higher quality, and it's something you always improve on and just keep improving on over time. I wish I could explain it better, but I normally don't explain it to people too often just because it can get confusing when you get in super great detail and they don't know what you're talking about. But YouTube's definitely a business. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make here. But if there wasn't YouTube, what would I do instead? I would have to do something in the video game industry because I've been playing video games since I was 5 years old. And I've always had a passion for playing games. They're just so rewarding. The feeling you get when beating other people in like competitive gameplay or unlocking something, achieving something, leveling up, getting new stuff. That feeling is like so rewarding for some reason. I mean, they set it up so it's that way, and I just really enjoy playing them. So I would have to do something that's in the gaming like industry, making games, helping make games, anything. It's so broad, but that's my answer. Let's answer some more questions. This next question comes from Synergy Warlord. He said, who inspired you to start YouTube, and where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Alright, for my longtime fans again, you would know who my favorite person is. Or who inspired me. I shouldn't say favorite, but who inspired me. C-Nanners. Adam. Yeah, he inspired me because back in the day, I would watch his... What game was he playing? MW2 he played. Yeah, I think I started watching him during MW2. And since then, I always knew and wanted to do YouTube and make gameplay commentaries, but he inspired me because I love what he did, and I knew that was something that I could do and wanted to, and I did, and it's been amazing ever since. And where do I see myself in the next 5 years? The biggest YouTuber in the world. I'm only joshing. That's probably not going to happen. That's not my actual goal, but I do see myself to be in a higher position than I am now. That's a very easy thing to say. I'm going to keep building on my channel and my brand because my YouTube channel is like a brand, EliteShot. It's on my hat, for crying out loud. I'm wearing a t-shirt that says Hat On, Game On. That's all part of the brand. I'm going to expand it. We're not going to be limited to just apparel. I plan to have things like iPhone cases or, what am I thinking of? iPad decals and stickers, which I have now, right in front of me. I already have these. Recently got business cards. I'm going to keep expanding it to more things. I don't want to spoil all the plans I have, but I could share some of them. And I just already did. And just other things like that. Gaming gear. This is kind of the idea I had for my channel was EliteShot gaming gear. Like the best gaming gear available. Now, I might not create my own headsets, or I might not create my own, like, actual controller company, headset company, whatever, monitor companies, but I might partner up with these companies and offer EliteShot branded products. Normally, I don't talk about this stuff, like, right to your face, but it's something that I'd like to do. I mean, I'm currently sponsored by KontrolFreek, you guys know that. It's the analog... I'll show them my controller here. The analog attachments that improve your aim. I don't want to sound like an ad, but they help. Like, they really do. I always game with them. I never don't game with them. I know I'm like going off on a tangent here and straying away from this question, but I'm describing like what's possible. And I'm trying to take this shield off at the same time. On my controller here, I have this thing called the Avenger reflex, which allows you to push the buttons quicker, more efficiently. But I'm trying to take it off so I can show you what's under it. Check this out, guys. Many of you saw this. This is the EliteShot shield, and this is just the start of what's to come. The EliteShot brand can be put on anything, and maybe the thing it's being put on can be tweaked in a way that makes it better than other types of controllers, computers, headsets, whatever. The point I'm trying to make is that I'm always going to expand my EliteShot brand as best as I can, and I really cannot do this without you. I don't mean to like go so in depth with everything I talk about, but I want to explain myself in the best way I can, and I try to. Let's answer some more questions before it's nighttime, but it's already nighttime. Let's keep going here. What do we got? This one comes from Austin. Do you think you could give us tips for being a better Call of Duty player? Yes, I can, Austin. I'll give you the best, biggest, most useful tip ever. Practice. That's it, honestly, practice. The more you play, the more you do anything, the better you will get at it. as long as you have the intentions of playing and getting better. If you're playing Call of Duty and just rushing to death, dying over and over and over and over and over and over, and getting mad and screaming and shouting and rushing more and dying, and you're not going to get better. You literally have to play as if you want to get better. Rushing to death a million times is not going to get you better because you're not learning. If you keep making the same mistakes over again and keep dying the same way by making the same mistakes, you're not going to learn. Whenever I play COD, I try to make the less mistakes as possible. I try to do things to stay alive as long as I can. I play in a way that's so strategic. I'm constantly thinking of what to do because I want to get better. So practice and you will improve at COD or anything else, whatever it is, you will get better. Thank you for the question. This one comes from Total Gamer. He said, "Are you going to any gaming events this year? And have you got any big plans for the channel?" I want to. I've always wanted to go to like gaming events. You guys know the gaming events. If I could even think of them, which I can't right now. PAX. That just goes to show how much I know about gaming events if I can't even name more than one. But you know them. I want to go to one because they seem awesome. Everything gaming related, yes, that's a place for me. I want to go, I just got to plan it. Because when I plan trips or do anything, I have to make sure my channel is still like running, you know, daily, because I make daily vids 1:30 p.m. EST every single day, and sometimes at 2 p.m. and other random times. So if I were to go to a gaming event, I would have to make videos ahead of time and then schedule them for when I'm gone. And then when I'm gone, I can record vlogs and stuff like that. So I definitely want to. There's an event coming up, I believe next month, which is coming real soon, that I might want to try to go to. I have to look into it, get some dates planned, and see if I can make it, because that would be sweet. And any big plans for my channel? I have a lot of plans, man. I'm always thinking of ideas in my noggin. My stinking hair, man. I keep looking in the dang webcam thing here, and my hair looks like a lion. I just have so much of it. Do you guys want some? It grows back so stinking fast. I'll trim my head, get a buzzer, zzz, the whole thing off. What do you know? The next day, I'm like a chia pet, and it's growing on my head. Like, I'll get a haircut, and in 1 month, it's like already back. Yep. I'm gonna keep answering some more, though. That wasn't even a question. I'm just gonna go back to the questions. Kyle Clutch, he asked, "Did you play competitive sports as a kid?" I played soccer, I played baseball, I played more soccer when I was like, I think when I was like 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 8, I played like baseball and soccer, like alternating. And then maybe like at 10 years old and up to 17, 18, I played soccer. That's about it. Thank you for the question. This one comes from Ryan M. He said, "Which is your favorite developer for Call of Duty? Treyarch, Infinity Ward, or Sledgehammer? And what other games do you play?" Alright, let me answer this. So originally, my favorite developer was Infinity Ward, and I think they still might be, because MW2, MW3 are classics for me, and the COD 4. I love those games, and I just love the way they feel, they play, that they're so smooth. I like them a lot. But I'm not gonna lie, I gotta hand it to Sledgehammer. They did a great job with Advanced Warfare. I'm sure they based it off one of the engines that were used in the other CODs, which they did, and I'm not sure which one, but the game does feel nice and smooth. I'm pretty sure Sledgehammer helped co-develop MW3, and that's why I like it too, so I like Sledgehammer too. Treyarch is a good developer as well. They're all great, amazing people that have incredible talent making these games. But I think I like Infinity Ward the most. This one comes from Dimas de Mulder. Probably said that horribly wrong. "Who do you think is the best competitive gamer in Advanced Warfare so far?" Me. No questions asked. Next question. No, but for real, I don't really watch pros, if you're relating to pros. Like, I don't know. I barely know any pros. I know the big ones that are mainstream now. But I don't watch competitive players play because I get bored. For some reason, I just can't hold interest in the games. I know they're competitive and they get intense, but it's a completely different play style. Like, I honestly think I have more enjoyment watching like public matches than pros for some reason. Because the pros play in such a different way. I guess I'm not used to it. I'm sure if I watched it more, I would get more into it. But for some reason, I just don't really watch it that much. Like, I never watch full matches. I watch like one round, then exit it because I'm just like, oh, okay, that was fun, I guess. I don't know. I was just never into the competitive scene, man. I'm a public player that likes stomping people. I'm not a pub stomper because that's a whole different topic, man. I'm not even going to get into that because people are going to freak out like, Sean, why would you say that, man? I'm the biggest pub stomper ever and I watch it. Next question. This one's from Destroyer2319. How did you come up with your channel name? Alright, I'll make this quick. Back in the day, I had a clan with my friends called Epic. Epic X whatever. I was Epic X Elite Shot. My friend was Epic X Drop Shot, Epic X Quick Scope, I think, Epic X Assault. And I don't know why I thought of it. I thought Elite Shot sounded cool because Elite is like the best, the highest rank, yeah, awesome. And Shot, since I play shooter games, I like shooter games, I thought, why not combine the two and make it sound cool? Elite Shot. Yep, it stuck. That's how I got it. Thank you for the question. This one comes from R2 Raku. I don't know why it's so awkward to read these sometimes. If you would be able to be one big YouTuber, who would you be and why? If I could be someone? No one. No, I would be myself. Because I want to be myself. I don't want to be someone else. That's my honest answer. Why did I start YouTube? Because I love gaming. Simple answer. I can make the example simple or I can go in great detail. But I gotta start speeding up because I'm recording for a long time and I'm gonna have to edit out so much of this footage, it's gonna be insane. If I had to base my YouTube channel off any other game, which would it be? This is from the Wonder Beast 1. Any other game? Honestly, that's a great question. Any other game? Any game? What could I pick? For some reason, Halo was sticking in my head because I played so much Halo back in the day. With me and my buddies, we played Halo all the time, every day, all day. I just love that game. All the Halos I love. So honestly, Halo. Or another honest answer. This might sound nerdy and dumb as hell, but I think I would honestly base a channel off like some massive multiplayer online game like World of Warcraft or any games like that. Yeah, it sounds so pathetic, but I used to play that game. I played it for like, I think 1 year. And I played it non-stop. Like, I played it all the time. It was so fun, so addicting. But I stopped because that's the exact reason. Because they're so addicting and so fun. They consume too much time and it's not worth it. But I would base a channel around that. Thank you for the question. This one comes from Dylan. He said, why do we park in a driveway and drive in a parkway? Good question, Dylan. Why do we park in a driveway? I don't know the answer to that one. Next question. Aaron Fredrickson. Do you regret anything you have done in your whole YouTube career? Love the vids. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. No, I don't regret a single thing. I love everything I do. That's my honest answer, man. I really don't regret anything. I don't have any regrets. I don't regret doing anything in my entire lifetime. I can't think of a single thing I regret doing. I'm not even kidding. I don't regret anything. I can't think of one. Next question. Miguel Gomez. Do you believe in ghosts? Why or why not? No, because I never saw a ghost. The day I see a ghost, like truly see it, like I want to see his dang smiley face. Casper, waving at me with a hat on. I gotta see him in my face, and actually believe in them. I don't believe in them. I gotta see one to believe it, man. Just like Santa Claus. I know he's real because I saw him at the mall. He's a nice guy. With a fake beard. This one comes from Mr. McBenji. Did you ever think you'd make it this far on YouTube? Yes. I did. I thought it. I thunk it. Because I've always wanted to do this. I still want to do this. I don't want to stop doing this. And after a while, you have to reach your goals, man. I always set goals and I love achieving them because it makes you feel like $1,000,000. So I thought I would. If you think it, you can make it happen. This one comes from Cameron Dozancha. I can't say that last name. What was your favorite moment as a child? Going to Disney World. I love Disney World. I almost got lost and got ate by an alligator at Disney World. I remember seeing some alligators at Disney World at the hotel we're staying at, like outside. And I remember just like seeing them, along with pink flamingos. Who knows if they're fake, but for some reason that memory just is engraved in my brain. They really didn't try to eat me, but I just saw them at a distance. And Disney World was one of the best, most fun trips ever, because who doesn't love Disney World? This one comes from Soal Khan. Would you have $5,000 or 4 million subs? 4 million subs, no questions asked. Cody Allen Guaru. What Call of Duty should be next and why? World at War II, because old COD's awesome. This kid's wearing a sick Eagle shirt. Yeah, that's not a question, but that's sick. I get a piece of hair. It keeps dangling like one strand, like right in my eye. You guys can't see it sometimes, but just there, blocking my vision. This is from Kevin. Should they take skill-based matchmaking out of the game? No, but they should tweak it so it's not as aggressive as it is now. Like, I never face low-level players ever. I'm always facing people that are trying so hard to win. Yeah, I have to sing, it's that serious. I want to face players that aren't always trying, because other CODs, you know, it was a mixture of good and bad. I like the idea, but it should be tweaked. This is from Ali Hussein. What's your favorite part of doing YouTube? Keep up the good work. My favorite part, the interaction with you guys. Like, creating videos and reading the comments is one of the best parts about it. I have so many awesome fans that make me love what I do even more. I seriously love being able to interact with you and share my experiences. It's a lot of fun. Thank you for watching this and all my videos. You're the best. Guys, honestly, I answered every single question. No, I didn't. I answered a lot of questions on my Twitter feed. If you want to see me answer more questions for a future EliteTalk video, include the hashtag FriendlyCodFanboy in a question at my Twitter, EliteShot. If it's a good one, I'll answer it in another vid. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I was recording for 50 minutes. This video is probably not 50 minutes because I had to cut out so much footage, because for some reason I can't stay on topic and I get so sidetracked and distracted by everything going on in my answers and responses. It takes a very long time, but I have fun doing these. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, can you click that thumbs up button to show you enjoyed it? Because it's free, it's easy, it makes you so sweet, and if you click it and subscribe, you're in the Elite Squad. So that's simple. Yep. But that's it, guys. I had fun doing this. I'll catch you next time. You already know me. It's EliteShot here, aka Sean. I'm your friendly COD fanboy, and I'm signing out. Peace. Not saying it. Peace out, Girl Scout. I love this gun. This gun's so good. Oh my god. Look at this gun. It wrecks. Maybe because they're all spawned next to each other. Oh, look at this. Dude, I'm like just shooting my gun.